Cato believed success was only for the strong. He believed kindness was a weakness. Cato believed the world rewarded only the strong. He learned this belief early, watching his father struggle and fail while others moved ahead. One decision proved him wrong. In the city of Lusonga, weakness was not respected. Speed, confidence, and sharp thinking were what kept a man alive. Cato promised himself he would never be the one left behind. By his late 20s, Cato owned a small roadside shop that sold spare parts. It was nothing fancy, but it brought steady money. He woke before sunrise, opened early, and closed late. He counted every coin carefully and trusted no one easily. People admired his discipline. Some said he was cold, but Cato saw that as focus. Every morning, as he rolled up the metal door of his shop, he saw the same old man sitting by the roadside. The man's name was Beggar. His clothes were worn thin. His hair was white and uneven. He never shouted for help. He never blocked anyone's path. He simply sat there with a small bowl beside him. Cato noticed him. But noticing did not mean caring. In Cato's mind, the old man represented failure. A warning of what happens when a person makes the wrong choices in life. Whenever customers gave the old man coins, Cato frowned. People encourage laziness, he said to his friends. If he worked when he was young, he would not be here now. His friends nodded. It was easier to agree than to think deeply. Business went well. Cato expanded his shop. He hired 2 young men and paid them just enough to keep them loyal. He dressed better now. Walked with confidence. People greeted him with respect. Still, every morning, Beggar was there. One afternoon, clouds gathered suddenly, dark and heavy. The air felt tense. Beggar stood slowly and walked toward Cato's shop. His steps were careful. "My son," he said softly, "I have not eaten today." Cato did not raise his head. "I sell parts," he replied. Not sympathy. The old man nodded once and walked away. That night, the rain came hard. Water flooded the streets. Drains overflowed. Lusonga slept uneasily. The next morning, Cato rushed to his shop early. Water had entered. Some goods were damaged. He panicked. He began lifting boxes, stacking them higher, trying to save what he could. Suddenly, someone lifted a box beside him. Cato turned. It was Beggar. Without a word, the old man worked. He blocked water with old wood. He carried boxes. His hands shook, but he did not stop. Cato felt something twist inside his chest. When the rain stopped, the old man sat outside, breathing heavily. "Thank you," Cato said quietly. Beggar smiled. "We all need help sometimes." The word stayed with Cato longer than he expected. Days passed. Business slowed. A shipment Cato depended on was delayed. Another deal fell through. Money began to tighten. Stress replaced confidence. Cato grew impatient with his workers. Customers noticed. One evening, as the sun dropped low, Cato saw Beggar sitting alone. Without planning to, Cato sat beside him. They spoke. The old man talked about his youth. How he once owned land. How he trusted the wrong people. How pride stopped him from asking for help when he needed it most. "I thought I was strong," Beggar said. "I learned strength too late." Cato listened. Truly listened. For the first time, he saw the man not as a beggar, but as a mirror of what he himself could become. The next day, Cato brought him food. Then, slowly, he gave him small tasks. Watching the shop. Cleaning. Talking to customers. Customers liked the old man. He greeted them warmly. He listened. He remembered names. People stayed longer. Sales improved. Cato noticed. Weeks turned into months. Business stabilized. Then grew. One morning, bakery did not come. Cato waited. He closed the shop early and searched. He found the old man sick in a small room, barely able to move. Cato paid for his care. He stayed with him through the night. Before dawn, bakery spoke again. "You changed," he said. "That matters." He passed quietly. Cato stood alone as the sun rose. Something inside him broke open. Months later, Cato's business was stronger than ever. But more importantly, his heart was different. He hired struggling youth. He trained them. He helped quietly. He no longer measured success only by profit. People said Cato had changed. They were right. He learned that kindness ignored becomes regret. And kindness practiced becomes strength.